Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is super exciting because I'm finally filming a makeup haul. I haven't done a makeup haul in such a long time. I think the last time I did a makeup haul was around June or July when I did my makeup hauls. After that, I just haven't been buying a lot of makeup. I get some products every now and then sent to me, and I also buy one or two products that I run out of that are my holy grails. But otherwise, there have been so many new launches in the market and I haven't went out and bought everything. So basically I went to the shop and I went insane. I bought the whole shop. Everything is in this bag right here, which was a gifted purchase because I bought the whole shop. So everything is inside this bag right here, and I did end up spending quite a lot. So this is gonna be a makeup haul. I bought most of it myself. Some of it was sent to me, some of it I bought myself. But I'm gonna show you all the products over here. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am. Whenever I get new makeup, I'm like a kid in a candy store because I keep putting everything on my face. Like if I have two different blushes, I'll actually put two different blushes on either side of my face just to see how they look before I wash my face, that is. Because I love playing with makeup. It's just the best thing ever. So let's dig into this huge heavy box full of makeup. So the first thing that comes in my hand is by Chambor. This is the Luminous Blush and this is in the shade Desert Rose. Lots of things are called Desert Rose. Lipsticks are called Desert Rose. Blushes are called Desert Rose, eyeshadows are called Desert Rose. I have about 3 or 4 different things that are called Desert Rose. It looks like this and it comes with a brush that I'm just gonna throw out because I'm never gonna use that. But it has a nice big mirror. The mirror is actually pretty good. It has a nice big mirror and the blush is over here. Now what I don't like about this is the packaging. I hate it when brands do this and put like a separate section for brushes because I never use these brushes. I feel like it's such a waste of space. Like the blush could have been this size. It didn't need to be a square. It could have just been a rectangle. That would have been fine. But anyway, the blush actually looks really pretty. It feels nice and soft and super pigmented. It feels just a little bit powdery because I do like blushes that feel a little bit powdery because they blend better. It's just like when you hear something that it's powdery, you feel like, oh my god, it's not gonna be nice. But the thing with powdery eyeshadows and powdery blushes is that if they're pigmented and they're a little bit powdery, I'm willing to let that go because that means they'll blend better. But they have to be pigmented. This one is, and you can see that it looks absolutely stunning. Just ignore that disgusting dry patch on my hand that always happens with me. Whenever winters are approaching, I always get these ridiculous dry patches on my body and they hurt so bad. So I've been putting some cream on it every night, but it's actually doing a lot better. It was a lot worse. It was all red and itchy and swollen, and I just get extremely dry patches on my body when it's the winter time. But anyway, let's come back to the blush. I think it's so pretty. I'm so excited to use it, and that is the first product that I got. We're going to keep that aside. Moving on to the next product. This is the Chambor Silver Shadow Compact. This is actually a backup because I'm about to run out of mine, and if you have been watching my channel, you know that this is my favorite compact ever. I cannot live without this stuff, so I always need to have a backup, and you get a refill in here. So you actually get two for, how much is this? $9.95. By the way, if I forget to mention any prices, they are going to be mentioned in the description box below, so make sure you check that for prices. But this is, I'm not going to open this up because I've shown this in my videos so many times, but this is just a backup of my favorite compact because I cannot live without it, and this is in the shade RR2. Moving on, I have 3 of the new Maybelline V-Face thingies. This is the V-Face Duo Stick, which I think is my favorite thing out of all of the new V-Face products. So this has a highlighter on one end and a cream bronzer on one end. They're shaped like lipsticks, so they're pretty easy to use. I feel like the bronzer shade is probably not going to be bronze enough for duskier skin tones, but that is what the bronzer shade looks like, and also it's a little bit too orange for my taste, but I think I can get by. The highlight actually is not half bad. That looks pretty good. So this is something you would use over your foundation and concealer and then set it with a powder. So that is what those products look like, and I think this was 500 rupees. I do like this concept of having a cream bronzer and a cream highlight in one stick. I think it's really easy to use this way, but I'm gonna have to try it on my face and give you a review on what I feel. The next thing is the V-Face Blush Contour, and I have it in the shade Peach. Again, with this packaging problems, they give these useless brushes that I'm never gonna use. So this is what the blush and contour look like. Now you can see that they're very small spaces, very small triangles of different products. I'm probably gonna end up swirling my brush in the whole thing and using it as a nice natural bronzy blush, because I don't think it's easily possible for my brush to pick up this teeny tiny triangle contour shade and contour my face with it, because that's not enough, and contouring brushes are usually pretty fat, so that's not gonna work out for me if they expect me to bronze my face with that. I wish they made just a separate bronzer, like just a separate matte bronzer that people would use to bronze their face, because this is next to impossible. I mean, how do you expect me to put my brush and pick up separate things in these small triangles? It does look like a beautiful shade though. I know I'm gonna end up mixing all the shades and just creating a really nice everyday natural blush. This is what it looks like. It's a really nice everyday natural blush when you mix all the shades together. So that's what I know I'm gonna end up doing, and the powder feels really soft, really nice, nothing to complain about over there. And the last product I have is the V-Face Duo Powder. Now this is a little bit bigger than the previous one, but again, I just wish they made separate powders, because that would be so much better. Or if they just made like a better shape, like a half circle, even that would be easier to pick up with a brush, because this, again, with these triangles, I feel like they're very hard to pick up with your brushes, and especially when you use a product like this a lot, like if you're using this every day, you're probably gonna hit pan on it and then everything's just gonna mix up together. But this actually feels really nice. You can see here are the swatches. This is the bronze shade and this is the highlight shade. So what they say at the back of this product is that you're supposed to mix both of these together and apply them on your entire face, and contour your face with the bronze areas and highlight your face with the yellowy highlighted areas. So I don't know how easy that is to do with one single product, but I do really like this concept. I'm so happy Indian brands are finally coming out with contouring products and highlighting products. I feel like that's a step in the right direction. We're moving forward. We're gonna see better products as we move along. This is a start, but I like it. The product feels really nice. At the back you have a mirror and a brush, which again I'm not gonna use, but that is what the product looks like. I think all of these were about 650 or 500 rupees. Okay, lots of rambling there. Let's move on to the next thing. I have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I haven't tried this foundation before. I have used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is one of my favorite concealers. I use it in the shade Sand. It is a little bit yellowy, so it really cancels out any under eye circles. I love that concealer. I've gone through two tubes. Why is that such a tongue twister? I've gone through 2 tubes of that already, but I haven't really tried out the foundation, and I have heard really good things about this foundation. So I got it in the shade Ivory to test it out. I think it was around 520, 550 rupees or something like that. I'm going to list all of that in the description box below. But this is the next thing that I got. Then I got another Chambord transfer proof liquid lipstick. I have about 4 of these already and I love them. They are one of the best liquid lipsticks available in India, and I saw so many people wearing this shade. This is the shade 481. It is a really nice nude kind of shade. This is what the shade looks like. As you can see, it's a beautiful everyday easy to wear kind of nude. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna put some on. I think it costs around 900 rupees, 845 or 899, I'm confused. But this is what it looks like on, and I think I am in love. I love the formula of these, and they dry super matte, they look really nice, they're highly pigmented and they're comfortable. Then I got this new Lakme Illuminating Shimmer Break, and this is in the shade Pink. This is what it looks like. It's definitely very luminous, and it's definitely a blush shade. Like, it's definitely not a highlight. It is a blush, and the strips on this are actually pretty big. So if you wanted to use the separate colors, you could, and this is what it looks like when all the colors are just swirled together. If you wanted to use separate colors, you totally could, because the strips in this are really big, so you could definitely use separate colors, but I personally would just end up swirling my brush on the whole thing and using it all on my face, and this looks really luminous. It has a lot of shine, and I love that there is no chunky glitter. There's absolutely no chunky glitter. Well done, Lakme. There's only sheen, which I love. I love things when they have sheen. I don't like putting chunky glitter on my face, so I love that this is really nice and beautiful and sheeny, and the powder literally feels so soft. I'm not kidding you guys. The powder feels so soft. It is super pigmented and it gives a really nice finish. It looks a lot like the Sleek blush in Rose Gold and NARS Orgasm. I don't really have NARS Orgasm, but I've seen swatches online and it looks pretty similar to that. So that is what I got. Then from the new Lakme collection, I got the Shine Line eyeliner. I saw Debashri use this in one of her videos, and I think she used the bronze one. It looked so beautiful on her and I knew I wanted to get it, so I went to get the bronze one, but they didn't have the bronze one. So I ended up getting the gold one, which I think is also really nice. It's kind of like a khaki gold. It looks so beautiful when you have just this on, lots of mascara and red lipstick, and I think it would look so easy and festive and really nice. You should see Debashri's video. She did a really nice job with the bronze one, and I think she was wearing a red lipstick with it. It looked so beautiful, and that's how I knew I wanted the bronze one. But they didn't have the bronze one in stock, so I ended up getting the gold one. So let me just show you a swatch of this. Here is the swatch of that. The liner is called Liquid Gold, and I think it was around 450 or 500, so definitely not too bad. This is what it looks like. It's super pretty, you guys. I love it. Then I have two of the Revlon Photo Ready eye art. These just looked so amazing and the glitter instantly caught my attention. I got it in two shades. So I have this khaki kind of shade. It's called Desert Dazzle. And then I have this coppery shade. It's called Burnished Bling. You do your outer corner, apply a transition color, apply some black or dark brown in your outer corner, apply this on your eyelid and just add a little bit of glitter. You have a beautiful eyeshadow look. Here are the two shades I got. Now I don't know how pigmented the other shades are, but the two that I got are absolutely amazing. Can we just take a moment to appreciate these? They're liquid eyeshadows, and then there is a gel glitter on the other side. I got two things from L'Oreal. I got the Volume Million Lashes Mascara. I have used the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Mascara before, and it was a long time ago, so I thought I need to rediscover it, and I absolutely love the L'Oreal Telescopic. So I went ahead and got this one. How much was this? It was $8.95. This is what it looks like, and I got it in extra black. The next thing I got from L'Oreal is one of their new infallible glosses, I think this is called. This is in the shade Dazzle, and you guys, it's a gold lip gloss. It's a gold lip gloss. I don't even wear lip gloss that often, but it's gold. How could I not get this? Look at that. Isn't that insane? You could wear that over top of any lipstick. I probably wouldn't wear it alone because this is just too gold to be worn alone. I would probably wear it over a red or a pink. I think it would look so beautiful. Or you could just take a very small tiny amount and apply it just in the center of your lips, and I think that would give a really nice highlighted pouty frosty effect. You guys, I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna put some on. Ooh, do we see that? So I have just applied a thin layer over a nude lipstick. I was wearing the Chambord liquid lipstick in 481, and I applied this over top. I think it looks really nice, especially with a smoky eye. I think I'm going to keep this on. Let's move on to the next thing. I got the Lakme 9 to 5 Eye Color Quartet. This is in the shade Desert Rose because everything is called Desert Rose. And I got this because Titi talked about it in the video that we did together. It was a really long time ago, but we did a top 10 makeup products in India kind of video, and she talked about this eyeshadow quad in that video, and ever since then I always thought I'm gonna pick that up the next time I go to the drugstore, and I always forget, but this time I saw it and I remembered it, and you guys, she was right. The shadows are absolutely insane. There is not one color in this eyeshadow palette that I won't use or I don't love. All of these colors are absolutely amazing, and I love that they didn't waste too much space with this stupid brush. So here are all the shades in the eyeshadow palette. You can see all of them are super pigmented and they are gorgeous shades. There is not one shade in this eyeshadow palette that I won't use. All of them are shimmery, so you're gonna have to use a matte eyeshadow to blend all of that. But that is the next thing that I got. I also got this Calabar Kiss Proof Lip Stain. What shade is this? This is the shade Hollywood. I love the shade Hot Latte, and I also have the shade Royal Pink, I think it's called. It's also a beautiful pinky girly feminine shade. But I was looking for a red liquid lipstick, and I must have swatched about 8 or 9 red liquid lipsticks in store from various brands. My hand was just filled with red liquid lipsticks, and I picked up the most lush one that looked really just lush and rich and the most gorgeous standout red, and that was this one. This is the Colorbar Kiss Proof Lip Stain in Hollywood, and let me show you a swatch. Here is the swatch of that. You can see it's a beautiful red. It's just amazing. It's a neutral tone red. It's not too warm, it's not too blue. It's just perfect. I love it, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this because I love wearing red liquid lipsticks, because when you're wearing a red lipstick, you don't want to have to touch it up throughout the day. You just want to know that your red lipstick is gonna stay in place. I love this shade, and it's just so lush. It's so beautiful. Then I have 2 more products from Chambord. I got the Chambord Orosa foundation, which was pretty expensive. How much was this? I remember it being pretty expensive. This was $14.95, so that's a lot for a drugstore brand, but this is apparently a very special foundation, and it has big claims. Like, it says that it improves elasticity and firmness while visually minimizing the pores. So I was impressed with the claims, and I did want to try it, and let me tell you, you get 5 ml less than the standard foundation size. I think in all foundation containers you get about 30 ml of product. In this you only get 25 ml. But I'm really excited to try this foundation. It comes in this dropper type fancy packaging, and you drop the foundation and use it on your face, and they recommend that you shake it really well before use because it is pretty watery. This is called the Chambord Orosa Skin Fusion Foundation, and I got it in the shade 102 Ivory Natural, which matches my skin tone to the T. It matches me like it was made for me. It matches me perfectly, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a try because I've heard some good reviews about this, but I wanted to experience it on my own. So that is one of those things. And then I also got the Chambord Orosa Sculpting Eyeshadow. I saw about 5 or 6 different shades of these, but this was the shade that I loved and caught my attention. This is a rose goldy kind of shade. I don't know what it's called. This is called Rose Smoke. So it's definitely a rose gold kind of shade. This was the shade that I loved the most. All the other shades were also really beautiful, but I thought I would get a lot of use out of this one. Here is the swatch of that. It is swatched vertically. I know it's not a very clear swatch, but I have no other place to swatch. So this is what the eyeshadow stick looks like. It's very pigmented, it's very creamy, and you definitely have some time before it sets. Like, if you want to move it around, you have a good minute, I would say, before it starts settling. It's super pigmented, and I think things like this are so easy, especially if you're a beginner and you just find eyeshadows tedious and hard to do. You can just take something like this, apply it all over your eyes, some mascara, liner, you are set. It is a look done. But if you want to go the extra mile, of course you can add darker colors in the outer corner. So that was all of the Chambord stuff, and now all the stuff that I have in this bag is all Debra Milano stuff. I went crazy at the Debra Milano counter. I feel like it's such an underrated brand. Debra Milano has some amazing products, and I just feel like people don't talk about Debra Milano enough. So I just went to the Debra Milano store thinking that I would pick out some things that I really liked, and I ended up picking quite a few actually. So they came out with new blushes, and I picked up 2 shades. I have the shade Chocolate and I have the shade Light Pink. Again, with these tiny brushes that I'm not going to use, so we're just going to throw that out. But this is what the blush looks like, and then I also have the chocolate one, and this is what chocolate looks like. So you can see both of them are super pretty. The chocolate one can actually work so beautifully as a bronzer. In fact, that is why I got it. This is definitely not a blush color, it's definitely a bronzer color. And this is a gorgeous everyday, a flush of light pink kind of shade. It goes with almost all pink lipsticks that you would want. It's not as hot. It's not a hot pink. It's a very nice muted baby pink. And I have almost used up one of my other baby pink blushes, so I thought I needed a new one. Here is a swatch of that. They just feel so buttery and smooth and pigmented. And here are the swatches. So the pink one is over there, the chocolate one is over there, and if I see very closely, I can see just the tiniest amount of shimmer in the chocolate one, which I don't know if that's going to translate on the face because I haven't tried these on the face yet, but they do feel really nice. In fact, even in the swatch, I do not see any chunky glitter or any shimmer. So I'm excited to use this as a bronzer. And this is a beautiful blush. Moving on, I got this eyeshadow palette. This is called Secrets of the Smoky Eye, and this is in the shade green. I think they have 2 or 3 shades. They had a blue and they had a green. I recently did a blue smoky eye. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna link it somewhere here, but I already have tons of blue eyeshadow. I mean, I have green eyeshadows as well, but come on, this just looked so beautiful. I couldn't resist, especially the khaki shade. Oh my god, this third khaki shade just got me. This is what it looks like. You can see it's super pretty. It comes with a nice sized mirror over here, and all of these colors just look so fantastic. Here is the swatch of that palette. You can see Deborah Milano eyeshadows are pretty great. I wonder why no one talks about them. They're so beautiful and so buttery, so soft, so pigmented, and they look like they're going to be really blendable because they're just the right amount of pigmented yet powdery. So that just means they're going to blend really well. But that is what that looks like. And I have some other eyeshadows from Deborah Milano as well. One of their quads, or it was a 5 eyeshadow palette, I think. That is also really nice. And I have 3 of those, and those are also really nice. So you should definitely check out Deborah Milano eyeshadows. I think this was about 11.50 or 12.50 rupees or something like that. I bought the Atomic Red matte lipstick. I don't know why it's called red matte. It's definitely not red. This is just a true peach shade. I just wanted something peach, like just peach, not a nudie peach, not a pinky peach, something that is just peach, and I think this is perfect for that. So I'm gonna need to wipe my hand. This is what the lipstick looks like. You can see that it's a true peach shade. Love it, and it's definitely a very matte kind of formula. So I'm very excited about that. And then the next thing that I got was this Perfect and Natural foundation. This is in the shade 02. I haven't tried this yet, so I have absolutely no opinions on it. I'm just gonna use it on my hands and see. Oh, it feels really lightweight. So this is definitely something that you would wear as an everyday foundation. Has a medium kind of coverage. It feels nice and soft, but I'm gonna have to apply it on my face before I form an opinion about it. But yeah, that was a new thing that I just wanted to look into. This is the Perfect and Natural foundation, and I got the shade 02. I also got the Dress Me Perfect concealer, and I ended up getting the shade 03 Apricot, which is the exact same color as my skin tone. I wanted something 1 shade lighter. I don't know why I picked up 03 Apricot. I should have picked up a shade lighter than this one because this matches me like it was made for me. It matches my skin perfectly, so I could definitely use this to cover up scars and pimples and spots and all of that. But otherwise, for my under eye area, I think this is a great concealer. Not this particular shade, but the formula is nice and moisturizing. It doesn't feel dry under my eyes. I mix it with a lighter concealer and use it under my eyes. I have used it twice. I am wearing this today, and I've mixed it with another lighter concealer. It feels really nice under the eyes. It doesn't like dry up or cake up the under eye area, and this is only 650 rupees. So that is the next thing. And I also got the Absolute Lasting liquid lipstick, and I got a nude shade because haha, what else is new? This has a lip gloss on one end and a liquid lipstick on one end. So I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of the clear gloss, but the liquid lipstick sure looked amazing. I haven't worn this on the lips yet, so I don't know how it feels on the lips, or if it's sticky or if it's long lasting. I have no idea about that. I just love the color, so I got it. This is what it looks like. This is in the shade 09. It says no transfer, extreme staying power and comfort, duo liquid lipstick. And there's a step 1 and there's a step 2. So it looks so beautiful. It looks like the perfect everyday nude kind of shade. Okay, I have the new Love My Lashes mascara in volume. They have a Love My Lashes mascara in long, and they have a Love My Lashes mascara in volume. I ended up getting the volume one because my lashes are pretty long naturally. I love that wow boom dense volume kind of effect. So I got the volume version, and this was, I think this was around 450 rupees. You can see the brush is really nice, it's thick and fat, and it's not that expensive. It's only 450, 425 or something like that. Then, I think we're finally done. For the last item, I have the new 24 Hour Color Matte Eyeliners, and the shades 1 to 5 are glossy liners. The shades 6 to 10 are matte liners. So I got shade number 1, which is a black liner, and this is the glossy liner. Here is what it looks like. This is the glossy liner, and all of these were 625 rupees each. I haven't tried the black one. I haven't tried any of these actually, because I just recently got this, so I haven't tried this. And I have the shade 10 and shade 7. So you can see the shades are coordinated on the bottom, but this is what they look like. Let me give you a swatch of them. Ooh, I love this brown shade. Both of them look so stunning. This is what both of them look like, the green one and the brown one. The brown one is the shade 07. I love that it's a really nice warm orangey brown. I don't have any other eyeliners like that. And the green one is the shade 10, and it's a really nice icy neon kind of green. And you can see that they have dried pretty matte, which is really nice. I love my liners to be matte, but I did still pick up this glossy one because I just wanted to try it. So that is all for my makeup haul. Oh, that rhymed. That's all for my makeup haul, you guys. I know I went a little bit insane, but I haven't went shopping in such a long time, makeup shopping in such a long time, and there have been so many new launches in the market that I felt like I needed everything. I love all the stuff that I got. I'm so excited to use everything. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I make more videos like this and makeup tutorials and hauls and reviews and fun stuff, so please subscribe to my channel. And if you like my fashion and style and outfits and all of that fun stuff, you can follow my social media. I'm gonna leave all the links on the screen, and they're also gonna be mentioned in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Leave your comments down below telling me which product are you most excited about. Which product do you want to see most in my tutorials? And I'm gonna see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.